Charlotte's Compass is an exploration of the human condition where I'm going out and meeting as many people as are willing to talk to me to find out what it is that drives them. What are their goals? What are their passions? What is their purpose in life?
My shoe size 25 and not you. I wanna see the world.
I think that I find joy, real joy. You find that in the simplest things. You find that in the garden. You find that when you put out a new bird feeder and they're kind of looking at it as if it doesn't really work for them and it's a bit confusing, and I find joy just looking at something simple like that.
My shoe size 25 and not you. I wanna see the world.
I think a lot is missed by people just not feeling it or seeing it, just a lot of beauty. Society today, it's far too rushed.
Yeah.
It's all about achievement for what? As I walk down the corridor upstairs and come around the corner, the sun streams through the window into a lovely little unit that I've got on the right wall, and it creates a gorgeous reflection on the wall, and then I can stand in it, so I'm in the reflection, and I get hugely excited about that. And every time I see it, I have to take a photograph. But you know, work is a pleasure for me. I like to work. It's a joy, and that's why I don't think I will retire ever. I'm really proud to have, just started a new business. It gives me a sense of claustrophobia to think that, I have to retire or that I cannot do something any longer. That I don't have the freedom anymore to feel young, even though I don't look it. But I want to live it, and I want to do as much as I can.
Over in Dublin I met Sarah, who's had an incredible career in the wedding industry. But when I asked her what it was that brought her joy, she didn't hesitate. She said it was her children.
So when we found out that we were pregnant, it was pretty mixed emotions. We wanted it, but just at that time, we were like, really, is this it? But you know what, we didn't think of any other options. We were going to have the baby or anything like that. So we, I just continued temping until my belly was out to here. And then we had our lovely little girl in the January then, and that changed the relationship again, all over. You fall in love all over again with this new little person.
Is it true that when you hold your baby in your arms for the very first time that can you even describe it?
I cannot describe it. I fell in love immediately. I saw the child, and if they had have taken her away there and then, if you had about 20 babies in front of me, I would have known which one was mine after only seeing her for 2 seconds. I don't know how, I was just so drawn to her, and she was, they're crazy, it's squishy and everything when they come out, but she was just so beautiful, and all I wanted to do was hold her against me. It's an incredible feeling, really, really incredible. It's pure love. It is pure love, unconditional love. I changed as a person, I changed as a woman, I felt differently, I saw things differently, all because of having this child. And anything that I've done, I didn't get that feeling that I'm talking about now when I had her. I didn't even realise how strong it was until I started talking about it now as well.
The real world is beautiful.
Sarah lives on a narrowboat around the corner from where I live, and she takes children out on the canal. She creates a really special environment that brings them a huge amount of joy.
I'm always amazed at how a little thing that you don't even recognise as something important is so very much important to other people. I like working with kids. I've worked with kids in various ways, either with part-time or as a volunteer with the young offenders and disabled kids and stuff. And it's, that makes me happy. That makes me very happy and satisfied, and inspires me to see them, doing their thing and doing things that they never thought they'd be able to because they were told they couldn't.
What are some of the most touching stories you've seen with children, or which are the ones, there must have been one or two that you really connected with?
The autistic girl. She was about 15 and she hadn't spoken since she was about 3 or 4. She'd started to speak and then just stopped completely, hadn't said a word. So we took her up the Tring Summit, and I was teaching her how to steer the boat. It was a one-way conversation, but hey, she was getting the hang of it. And She kept pointing and smiling, and I'm looking, I couldn't work it out. I'm thinking, what? I said, what? And in the end, she just went, the view! And it was like, and suddenly everybody was going, oh! And it was, you know, the first two words, because I couldn't get, and I'd seen it 100 times, and she was seeing it for the first time. And it was enough for her to go, the view. Parents came down that evening, great hoo-has, and yeah, didn't stop talking afterwards.
That's an amazing
Oh, it was
experience.
lovely. It was, yeah.
It make you emotional again.
Yeah.
So it's those little moments of inspiration, those little moments where you truly connect with someone and offer them a gift, something that they wouldn't have gotten without you being there.
And it was a view, and that's all it took.
Just a view.
A view of the it was actually the beacon up there.
Find joy in people and characters and relationships. I don't think I have all the answers. I don't know what they are. The only thing I do know is that you choose to engage. You wake up in the morning, and no matter how tired you are, or it doesn't matter what's happened yesterday, you get up and you choose to go for a jog, get in the shower, wash your face, put on a nice outfit, do whatever you have to do, and get out into the world. Meet people, talk to people, and I've never in my entire life regretted having chosen to get up and live as opposed to hide.